You know what's going on. You see the sun. Might be the last bit of sun we get for a while. But I'm on my way. Get this workout on. You know. Gotta make sure the mind, the body right. Everything, the mental health is right and all that. But I just wanted to talk to you about your name. Alright? So this one's gonna be titled my name Rasun. And understand it's spelled R-A-S-U-N, not O-N. Alright? See, my other son's name is the O-N, mine's the U-N. AKA that signifies, you know, senior, junior. You see, I'm gonna explain something to you before I start this workout. Your name is supposed to signify you as a person, like you and your family. And my old family name didn't represent me or my family. So, you know, it's like, think about it like this. I want you to look at adoption agencies. Adoption agencies, they adopt children and try to take them away from their natural family names. So they try to take them away. They want to change their name, change their last name, make them into something that they're not. That's the purpose of it. What it does is that robs your identity. And this is what adoption agency, people don't understand the crucial side to it. So you have children that are robbed of their nationalities and stuff like that. And some children don't need to do that. So it's like when if you see a Chinese person and his name is Robert Smith, you're gonna look at him like, your name is Robert Smith. That don't even make sense. Understand that? So it's like having a female with fake hair. When you see her with her real hair, it looks funny. Why? Because you're so used to, especially black women with fake hair, that you associate them with fake hair. In all actuality, most black women do not have straight long hair. They have kinky hair. But when you take them out of you got some women that say they don't even know the real color of their hair, the real texture of their hair, because they're so used to having fake hair or dyeing their hair that they don't even know what the real color look like. That's a problem. That's called social engineering. And when you socially engineer somebody, like when people hear my name, they're like, that's a weird name. No, it's a weird name because people are so see, it's crazy because if you see a Latino person with the name of Rodriguez, you're like, okay, that's normal. But if you see a Latino dude say, yo, I'm straight from Colombia and my name is Knowledge Bone, you're like, how the fuck is that your name when you're Latino? You see what I mean? You see how that works? Because they have a sense of nationality. Whereas in black people, we don't have a sense of nationality. We just follow everyone else's. So my name, Rasun, and I said, it's not a Muslim name, so people always like, oh, you Muslim. No, I am not no goddamn Muslim. Understand this, the conquerors of northern Alkebulan stole the land, and they didn't convert them to their names. They took the names and converted the names to Islamic names. So it's a conversion. It's like over here, I'm not a descendant of a slave. You know what I'm saying? But we all did come from the continent of Alkebulan, which is Africa. That's a known fact. We migrated over here. So what I did was I took the science from ancient Kemet, which is Egypt to most people who understand what that area is, and I just assimilated my name. Nasir means victorious supporter. So now it's in victory. So now if you see a bunch of people with Muhammad's and Nasirs and Akmans and all that, you saying that's Islamic. No, those are converts. Understand that. Those are converts. They converted our name. If you really go into the depth of Nasir is not Islamic. It is Akbulanian. You know what I'm saying? So what I did was I created my own name. Ra, sun. Ra means the scene. And then the representation of the scene is the sun. Because without the sun, I have no life. So we talking about and that is the true God, which is the sun. And I'm not praising the sun, but understand this, without sun, there is no life on earth. There is no gravitational pull. It's scientifical. So I am the manifestation of the true God, which is the sun. I am the manifestation, the scene. That's where you get Ra sun from. So now it gives you what? Life to your name. So all my children, all of them, they all have a meaning to their name. So now it's no longer assimilated with some the outside. So it's not the thing of my detachment is I have my own, because every nationality have their own. Black people are the only people who are attached to everyone else's nationality except our own. So think about it. If you hear Rothschild, or if you hear like Rothschilds or Rockefellers and all that, you associate them with a specific people. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I'm trying to take, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, in generalization, even when you hear like certain names, it's associated with them people. So I need to have my children to associate them with themselves, because we're in Yamasee mixed with Cherokee. That's our background. South Carolina, you gotta understand where you're from. So the name Ra sun is a scientific name. I started my family tree because my family don't understand that. They're fine with what they did. They don't care. They think it means nothing. It means more than what you think. So now in the future, and I'm creating this for generations, when you see that last name Nasir and they say my father was Rasa Nasir, it separates it from everyone else. It separates it. Not saying they're separating from society. They have a lineage. And I teach them that. See, the job of us as a people is we were stripped, so we have to learn what was taken from us and teach it to the children. So when people look at their name, like Soraya is my daughter's name, my son is my other son's name, Kamik is my other son's name, and Xavier, right? Those are specific names, and I spelled them all different. But they know who they are, and they know why their name is who they are. See, most of us like, oh, that's a cool name, Alize. I'm gonna name my son Big Joe Blow. Like, y'all be, it has no meaning to it. None, zero. So what I did was I sat there and I formulated this plan. Like, you know what? In order to change the mindset of my offspring, I gotta change my own mindset. So, no, I'm not. And the thing is, it's like a lot of us are flooded with so much hate, but we can't release the grip that these people have on it. And that's why I be saying, like, you gotta understand this, right? Understand this. We don't understand politics. We don't understand history. We don't understand the meaning of nothing. The only thing we understand the meaning of Michael Jordan and his sneakers, and Beyonce and her foolishness. And I'm just using Beyonce as an example because females follow Beyonce like a cult. If you name a church after an entertainer, that's a cult, yo. Y'all are blind followers, blindly following a church. Yeah, just imagine. So that's why Kanye West felt he can do it, but he fell dramatically because unlike certain women, we don't follow. Yeah, dudes may do with it, but we're not gonna go to church because Kanye West said have a church. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, we don't understand the science. We think everything is just regular. That's why we eat unhealthy, because we just followers. As a people, in generalization, we're followers. You follow a diet, and you know it's making you look crazy, feel crazy, and you still eat like that. You see, the first thing you gotta, and it's like in our life is so unorganized. So unorganized. I bet you most of y'all don't even have your clothes organized. I'm gonna be, and you say, oh, why you doing all that? Let me say something. I got my shirt folded a certain way. I'm gonna show y'all that later. And it's color coded. Why? Because if you can't even organize your internal, what makes you think you can organize your external? See, it's a psychological thing that I do. Like, you gotta understand something. Psychologically, you have to change everything about you. So when I left Virginia, I left with a whole new identity. Am I running from my old identity? No, most of y'all know my other name. But guess what? With my name, I build it on a greater aspect. I'm not representing my own name. I'm representing the new me. I be restructuring. People like, oh, that's my family name. No, it's not your family name. That's not your family name. That's a name your family was given. I have a family name because I created that myself. Myself. That's the difference. Create your own from the inside out, and then you'll be able to. That's where Rasun comes from. That's the meaning of Rasun, the manifestation of God. Your God might be Jesus Christ, or it might be Allah, or it might be Buddha. My God is nature, the universe. Because out of all those religions y'all talk about, I can show and prove mine. Y'all can't. Y'all going by a book. You can't say, well, show and prove the universe. Easy. Ain't you breathing? There's something that's called monoxide. There's something about oxygen. You drink water, right? You got minerals in your body. Everything above is below. I can prove mine. So yeah, that is my God right there. Because let the sun go out and watch how depressed your ass get. Go 3 weeks without no sunlight and watch your ass wither away. Without no sun, you're gonna die. Straight up. Okay. Without the Quran or the Bible, it's not gonna happen to you. You're gonna say in the afterlife. Can't nobody tell us about the afterlife, because the afterlife, nobody came back. See, you know, that's the difference. So that's why I say the importance of your name is so important. It's the most important thing you can do, because it gives your children. See, we don't think about the children. We think about ourselves, because internally we're selfish people. I'm thinking about my kids. So when they explain to you what their name is, they have a smile on their face, because they know what their name means. They know where it came from. Know what they say? My father created this name, and this is what it means. And their personalities. Like Soraya means a beautiful princess, right? And I changed up the spelling of it. You can't tell her she ain't beautiful. You can't. You know what I'm saying? And that's why that's why I sit back and say, man, like, understanding science is very important. Because if most of us understood science, we wouldn't go through the things that we go through. But black people as a whole, we missed that. We missed that course in school. Science, the most important aspect of living, is science. Understand that.